As we make the change over to Phyrexia, all will be one, we probably don't want to go nuts and dump everything we have, all of our wild cards, into getting new Phyrexia cards. So we're only going to play with a life gain deck that features a few of them. We got the straight, pretty much the straight stuff that you've seen, except we're not leaning into angels entirely, and we're not going the route of tree folk or elves or anything else. We're just jumping into life gain here with a couple of angels. Wow, can I speak today? I don't know. A couple of angels sprinkled in, and most importantly is removal. You're going to have to be able to continue to play removal. And one way of removing all the permanents on the board is to get ahead on life, hit your magic number of 35 life. So when you drop your Ajani on the field, you're able to clear the board and clear your path. I didn't mean for me to have my board cleared. They did their own board too, but you know what? This deck has enough low drops, 1 drops, 2 drops, 3 drops, that if they do drop everything down in there, where they do wipe our board, we can come back from it. Here's a card that I haven't seen too much, but it's got to be a flippin' arena card because it's making more cards, and I absolutely hate that, but we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to rebuild our board state as quickly as we can, gain as much life. At this point, I almost don't even care what creatures I have on board. I want to hit that magic number of 35 life. That is all I am looking for. So this deck isn't quite as brainless as some of the life gain decks that you have, and there's probably I think Hello Good Game has a version of this deck where he is strictly I think he's playing standard with it and stuff. So this is kind of a version of his deck, but a little bit tweaked for historic play. So there we go. There's number 40. We've passed that magic number. We're going to clear this out. Oh, they're going to take... Alright, yeah. It's time to get rid of their stuff and my stuff that they took. And now we just start whittling them down. Choosing 2 on this. This is going to use stuff from Brothers of War, as well as All Will Be One. And like I said, don't worry about burning all of your wild cards for that yet. What else do we have to talk about? Got more Commander content coming. That ever playful deck, the upgrades that I did, I've had a chance to play with those myself, and it's pretty sweet. There is a lot of shuffling with that deck though, and so be aware. You want to play through it, goldfish it as many times as you can to get a feel for what you're going to be digging for in that game. Anyhow, we're playing Arena, so let's come back for the Commander stuff later. But anyhow, multicolor. What do we have here? So I haven't played with these very much. So I've got this in here because we have a couple of cards that have kickers on them, and that's why we have the red. We could have gone just straight mono white, but we've actually got... Well, that's rude. I had plans for those. Alright. Well, what are we going to do here then? We will just take the damage and move. Really? Just straight up removal. We will continue to whittle you down. That will give me everything I need. 5 mana. Gain a little bit more life. Our magic number is 35. Not that we're going to play Ajani again, but good to feel like I've passed that threshold and I'm just waiting for somebody else to answer that darn phone. Alright. apologize for that small interruption. They are interrupting my ability to search, but you know what? Down to 9 life, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. I think it's worth it to... Yeah, I might as well swing all of that. I probably could have swung in entirely for the attack, but I'm sure they got a sweeper of some sort. And, well, let's see, what did they get? I could feel the end coming, though. 5, take out 1 creature. Yep, single card removal is not going to do it. Let's drop this. Oh, well, there you go. That's it. All right, we will play one more game because I always like to play 3 in a row and see where we're going from here. Anyhow, this is kind of a good in-between mid-range deck, and there's the new card we're looking for. Yeah, so this is good. You don't want to commit all of your wild cards to burning them for cards that you may not use later on. But 4 white, wow, speaking of burning, 4 white is a reasonable investment for... They're just going to take that too. Wow. Well, all right, we're going to use that prototype mechanic. We're going to give that life link. Again, we're going to try to get as much life as we... Oh! Well, how rude. Let's give that life link. Swing in at this. You know what? So, because they can't kill mine with that damage, I can actually only backfires on me. That was maybe a poor choice. It was a poor choice on my part. Alright. 4 white for a 5/5 flyer that doesn't take combat damage. Definitely worth playing, worth investing in. This can... Alright, they can do it if they tap. Let's try to get our life total back up. And again, we want that magic number of 35, so if I do need to do the Ajani, I can actually swing through there and ow. That's rude. Oh, this is not good because they swing into it, I can block it, and they can still redirect the damage. I can redirect the damage to them. They redirect the damage to Ajani. Alright, well, at least I can... Son of a gun, there is the frickin' phone again. Apologize yet again for those interruptions. I really should go into the studio and record there. Alright, as I was saying, the ability to exile creatures can't be underestimated. Alright, they're taking out my planeswalkers. Oh, and, well, there you go. Exiling is the most effective way to deal with this. We can do both. So, we've got them down to a good life total, significant life total there of 10. Feeling good about this. And they're gaining life. That's lame. That's almost had some other choice words for that. Alright. So I can actually put that on the battlefield without paying the prototype cost. Oh, and they... Okay. Alright, so we see what we need here. There is very clearly removing... That's just rude. Removing the ability to have permanents on the field is what we need to go for. And they have multiples. I only have the 1 at this time. I need to earn... Oh, the tide has turned and not in my favor. Alright, well, I can guarantee that I know what upgrade I am going for after this. That is 4 damage. That's not enough. Would be enough to take out... Oh, no, it won't, because that's going to give it counters. That's... ouch. That actually gives me an idea of Comet Storm. Take out a land, do 20 damage to this, and I'm clicking on it with the wrong mouse. Anyhow, the tide has definitely turned. Alright, so 4 damage there. That is, yeah, that's not going to work. Let's drop this. Let's put a counter on there. Let's see if we can build it up. If we have time, they're back up to 18. I was just talking about 10 life. They're back up to 18. Oh, I think this game is pretty much over. Yeah, it's pretty much. My life total is okay. Let's see. We can maybe pull this out. Create. Let's put a counter. Nah. Let's get rid of this. We just don't have enough removal to make this happen, I don't think. And them continually drawing cards. I can't be mad about it. This is at least this is a decent game. I can be mad about the cards I'm not pulling. But oh yeah, not cool. I would rather that was on my side of the board and I was showing you how cool that card is. But you're getting the idea one way or another. All right, gonna go for the prototype cost. Going to give that life link. I need to actually be able to. Wow, all they have is removal. Nice. All right, so with that said, very easily we go in and we get a. Gonna have to have some removal. We need instant speed removal. We need to settle the wreckage. That's what we need to do. Looking at this, I'm going to take a couple of these out. I never got around to training anything. That's not worth it. So you will find the final list in the show notes. If you, because I can't remember how to spell Settle the Wreckage. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, please leave them down below. I hope you have some fun with this deck. I did. Thanks for watching.